Today we are going to discuss Simone de Beauvoir, second sex. As you all know that Simone de Beauvoir is a 20th century greatest feminist, French existentialist. Also, she is a political activist. She has written a number of novels and texts. Some of them are contributed to the law to the various fields, such as you can take an example of second sex. It was written in French language, then the text was translated 40 languages all over the world. So today I'm just going to give you the brief introduction. What is second sex and then what it has. As you all know that Simone de Beauvoir belongs to the French. So Simone de Beauvoir is a symbol of the second wave feminism. This book has made a huge contributions in the America also. While she was writing this book, the woman did not get the even voting power also. After getting the voting power, so the woman is not only the meant for the ballot, along with that exceptional thing she is. So she goes on writing this book. Actually, she took 14 months to write this second sex. The book talks about various things. It has a 2 volumes. The first volume is talks about the myths and the facts. The second volume talks about the her living experience, that is woman living experience. So she has took 14 months to study, research the humanist history and what the woman has suffering from the society, from the men. I'm just going to give you the brief introductions of this book. She starts the book by asking a question, what is woman? And then she answers, or some says that this woman is a womb. What does it mean? Woman is a womb. Does woman only meant for to getting or reproducing the children, reproductions of human beings? So she gives many examples that even animals, insects has the same reproduction system. So why the man is putting pressure on women? So in this book she has given some of the points. I'm just noting to these points with you. Yes, it is of course she this work she intensely has not written for the feminist point of view. Also, the more than that she has written. Simone de Beauvoir, the book was translated by H.M. Pursley. She was a geologist. When she was translating this book, even though she get heart attack, but after a heart attack she got recovered, and then again she starts to translate it. So this book made a groundbreaking of feminism also. The first volume talks about the facts and myths. The second volume talks about the lived experience of woman. So in this book, other, that is woman, is a second. What is second? What does it mean? The title second sex says, it says that woman is considered as a second sex. And who is the first sex? Of course, the first sex is a man. So it means it means the women are considering othering. She goes on talking the society, the male dominant system or hegemony is segregated the woman from the society. Woman is only for the meant for the house or working or household works, and then the bearing the children's or working in the home or kitchen. So can we believe this? It is not so good. She is goes on talking. When male sperm connect to the ovum, ovum, it gets reproduction. The same thing happens in the biological process of fish, animals, and insects. But do they discriminate? No, they can't. So she goes on asking these questions many times. And other thing that she also asks that she rejects the ideas of Sigmund Freud and then Friedrich Engels. You all know that Sigmund Freud is a psychoanalytic theorist who, whenever he experiment, he takes the sex as a main component in his experiment. She is completely rejects the Sigmund Freud also. And then Frederick Engels is a Marxist theorist. He wrote The Origin of Family. In that book, he goes on talks about the woman is like this, like that. So it means she again hated this person. So in other that, the writer told in this book, women participation, why women are segregated. The first thing is participation in the production. That is, in the participation of production, it means boy or male and female, we have same equal, but equal opportunity doesn't given. Even though woman works in the home and then male works outside of the home. So male comes to the home and gives the statement or symbol to the woman that you are, what did you do? I am again the male dominant control the woman only. And along with that, the second point, freedom from the reproductive slavery. So there were no freedom getting women from the reproductive slavery. So we do get married, or you get married. So after that, the reproduction of the woman, we get a baby also. But after that, the mother just mothering the motherhood for the babies. Apart from that, what she do? After all these things, she is just woman become a motherhood. She is only the man in the house. Susa is a place. It's a place in the Iran. So near the Iran, the first lady statue were founded. In that, the great female goddess body was invented. She goes on criticize that Pythagoras and Plato were also the hated the woman. It means they consider women as a lower. So like that, there is a good principles that created order to light and man, and bad principles that created chaos to darkness and woman. So this is a statement was taken by the second sex. So that she just gives many examples in that book. Rome, the female slave, that is we have the many examples. The German tradition is the only tradition. In that tradition, the woman consider is same. It means like a clergy rank. It is like everyone are equal in the German tradition. And along with that, the Industrial Revolution had given a chance to work outside of the house. But finally, what happens? Society gives a more salary to the male, and again gives the statement that women is not have the more capacity than the boys, than the male. So like that, she's goes on talking. She says that British medical, the artificial, the British Medical Association has published an article. In that article, they have mentioned that it is an indisputable fact that the meat goes bad when the menstruating woman is touches. When woman gets period, on that time, if she touches the meat, so finally that meat goes to the bad. So what does it mean? Do they have common sense? We are living in the modern era, even though they are just, they are thinking like a oldish man. And then there was a man is like a subject, woman is like an object. These were the things which were, led. At the end of the volume, author, just gives the, final conclusions to this book, that hopefully the one day human being become a good man. So Betty Friedan, who inspired a lot from this book. She has taken this book as a Bible for her. And so these are the things which were discussed in this Simone Baba. I think you must have this book to read. Otherwise, you can just have a summary. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. Again, we will meet in another video. Thank you.